Hello there, I'm Tina Thankful Planner. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. This is a channel where I do lots of planner, journaling, flick throughs, plan with me's, haul videos, all sorts of stuff like that. You can look, I've got over 200 videos on the channel. I've been going for quite some time. I'm back again. I had a big break where I concentrated, really focused on work and just planning for myself. But I wanted to share this new journey that I'm on with the Traveler's Notebook. I'm trying to simplify my planning, and if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. Welcome back to well, thanks for joining me again, and I just wanted to have a little chat with you to start off today, talking about this journey that I'm on to simplify things for myself. And I know that some people really like to have all the planners and like to get into that whole sort of thing, but I'm just too busy in my everyday life. I'm too busy at work, and I really just wanted to get down back to basics of having one journal that rules them all. And I think that definitely has become the Traveler's Notebook. Now I have, if you watch somewhere here, I can put it up there, the link. I do have a B6 Traveler's style notebook, but it was too small. I was making my own inserts, and yeah, it just got too much for me again. So I can sort of get too involved. I can get too detailed and think, well, I can do that. Why buy it when I can do it myself? Well, the issue is, do I value my time? Do I want to spend my time creating inserts when there is a perfectly good insert online that I can buy, say, for $10? Or, you know, is it worth all of the time it takes me? I don't think it is anymore. So I'm very into productivity. I use the Get Things Done system, and there is a video on the channel about that system too. One of my subscribers said that she's definitely considering moving to the Traveler's Notebook, but one of the issues was the brain dump. Because that is a whole part of it. But you know, you can just use a blank notebook and do your brain dumps. So I'm going to show you where I am with the Traveler's Notebook. I'm going to show you my passport today. We're going to talk through how I've set my passport TN up. That's a real TN. My standard version is one that my husband made. It's gorgeous. No different, but you'll see it. And how I'm using those journals and what I've done so far. So I got lots and lots of things yesterday when I went out shopping. I am going to show you clips of where we went to the different stationery stores and what I was able to buy. Yesterday, me and my husband had so much fun. We went around all of the local stationery shops, and we took, they kindly let us video. We met some fantastic people in those shops, and definitely try to shop local, try to keep these shops going, because there's some wonderful things. Okay, so I had to pay a little bit more maybe, but it was totally worth it. So check that out in the footage coming up. Some of the items that I bought yesterday in my local stationery shop haul, I will be using. I've got some lovely paper that I'm going to cover my inserts with, and just some different bits and pieces that I'm sure you're going to absolutely love. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so now we have the flat lay version of me where you can see my desktop. And I'm going to go through a little bit more of my sort of planning system and my journaling and keeping it. I suppose it's not non-dated, but what it means is I'm dating it, so I never feel like I have to do it. So system's working great for me. I've been doing it for quite a few weeks now, I think, and I have inserts coming through the post quite a bit at the moment, just because I'm like, oh, I need that one. I need that one. My husband's actually getting into it quite a bit as well, because it's going to help him with his work, and he likes the sort of simplistic version of it. But I'm going to show you. I will show you my passport and what I've done, and then we can decorate it a bit. But first of all, I want to take you through, we had a little bit of fun going to the stationery stores yesterday. It was really good fun, not just a little bit of fun. We went to some of the local stationery stores, and I sort of bought something in every one because I felt like I should. They were letting me film in there. They were very generous. And there was obviously stuff that I loved in there. But I did keep it tight. I didn't spend too much. But I'm going to show you that first before we go into this. So the first shop we recorded at was a place called Scrap and Bean. It is local to the town that I live in, Sherwood Park. And yeah, there's the receipt. So I did buy a few things. Cost me $74, and remember that's Canadian dollars. Oh my gosh, I've got to get this. I'm going to cover my journal with that. That is lovely, isn't it? Do you think that's lovely, Darren?
Yes.
And it's very Canadian. Yeah, I'm going to... Is that it as well? Oh, see, that looks smaller to me. I wonder if that is too then. I wonder if that's big enough. No, I don't think that's big enough. I think this sheet is that. I'm going to get this sheet. I'm cover my journal with it. I'm excited now. Oh, yeah, they're all thick. That is Isn't that lovely? Colours, and then look at this whole section that all goes with it. Like paper cutouts. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at the back. Beautiful, that is. Double-faced sheets. How do you... Oh, I see. Yes, it's gonna be... Yeah. It's like... Oh, look, and this is all washy. Wow, look at all that. Well, not today. I'm not going to go that mad, but I'm definitely... Now I know it's here. We'll definitely think about that for next time. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop, otherwise I'm just going to... I like these rice. I wonder if that my journal would... I wonder if I could get that in my journal. I'd love to cover my journal with that. Look at this stuff. I suppose I could do my passports. They would, wouldn't they? My TN passport. I could cover it with that. I might just get them too. I just can't say no. Look at the colours. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. Do you pick all the sets and lay them out?
No, not the boss does.
Oh, okay. She's done a lovely job, hasn't she, putting it all together like that?
The store is actually up for sale.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a shame. I hope it stays as a...
I hope it does. It's hard to say, but it's time for the owner to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking at retiring.
I suppose with all this, everything going online as well.
We do a lot of online orders.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we ship everywhere, so that's good. It's a little slow today because we had a massive garage sale.
Oh, did you?
Last week where we had, I don't know, it was 24 or 27 vendors that came in and sold all their dirt cheap prices.
Oh, man, so I missed that one.
We had a lineup all the way down. We had, there was so many people in here. It was crazy. We do it every year
Oh, wow.
for 4 days.
Oh, my gosh.
So you just bring everything in and we sell it for you and then you get store credit. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. What a good idea.
It's a big success every year. And
Yes.
it gives people a chance to get rid of a lot of their stuff that they no longer using and bring in new stuff into the home.
Well, I do hope it stays as a craft store, because there's not a lot of them anymore.
There's not a lot, no.
I think, like, I went to Michael's the other day, and I was the only person in there, and I'm thinking, this is going to close if people don't use these sorts of places.
Yeah. Small business is nice to keep alive.
Yes.
It really is, because there's a lot of work that goes into small business, so we
Yeah.
like to see. But last week, like for the whole week, it was just
Well, that's good to
lined
hear.
up to come in and, yeah, it was good. So everybody spent all their money last weekend, Monday, so
So it's a bit
everybody
quiet
was
today.
off in the garage sale, so that brought a lot of people in also. So yeah, it's a big, big success.
Well, I'm sorry that I missed it. I didn't know it was on, so I would have come if I'd have known. Right, I think I should stop, because I'm just going to see more and more stuff as I come in here, the further I get into it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's some just fantastic bits. I like little like music notes. They're rubber ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna think I'll leave it at this because.
Okay, say goodbye then.
that's it. No more. Stop.
We do have
What you have to remember, things may be a little bit more expensive in those local stores, but not crazy amounts. You know, a little bit more. You're buying stuff that you probably can't get offline. Some of I mean, this is a scrapbooking shop, so definitely there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen before. So I'm not going to go into it. It's up to you, but I wouldn't normally go and spend in shops. You know, it's not a big thing. I don't go shopping a lot. But I felt like I wanted to just support local, so I did buy a few items, and I had a really good experience in all of the shops that I visited. Really helpful staff, people that really wanted to sort of chat, and anyway, apart from that, let's just go into what I got at the first shop. So that was the Scrap and Bean, they're local. Is it Scrap and Bean? Yes, Scrap and Bean, and you can buy online from them. I'll put a link below. And they do have a YouTube channel as well, so they have all of that sort of scrapbooking stuff, and then they'll have videos on how to use it. Okay, so the first thing I bought was this stamp. I just thought it was fun. I thought it would look good in my journal. And all the stamps in the store at the moment, they had 30% off all the wooden stamps. So this is Stampscapes by the company Stampscapes. I don't know if every single wooden stamp in there is on sale, but this one was 30% off, so it was great value. This stamp here, Save This Day, cost me $1. So they had a box there. It was supposed to be $8.50 and it cost me $1, so I was quite excited about that. I quite like the writing. So, and there was a few stamps in there, so if you're interested in that, I would get down there. And then I did get some distress ink. There's nothing exciting about this. Everybody uses these sorts of inks, so just that I love the little travel ones of those. Awesome. And then I discovered this rice paper, which I haven't seen before. This is totally new to me. So and it's got this sort of like fibrous and I wouldn't buy it just for ripping up and putting it in my planner, but you know, sorry, you'll have to excuse me, keep calling it planner, because I am like from the planning community more so than the journaling community, so that's why I sort of use that crossover term. Anyway, this sheet is going to go on a to cover one of my inserts. I thought that would be really nice. It's very Canadian, obviously, like you got logging camp, and but I love these sort of like stamps. You've got a Canadian stamp right in there, and it just looks really good fun. I can bring you in a bit more actually. It might help. Let me just click you in so you can sort of see some of this stuff. So it's really cool. I love the design on it. So I will be using this to cover some stuff, some inserts. So in that same vein, they had some other ones. So there's this one as well, the Flower Shop. Same thing. And I'm going to just bring you out a little bit so you can see all of it. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. That's good. So I don't know if I'll be able to get it round an insert, but what I was thinking is I could definitely sort of do something like that, and then, you know, get the front of it and then just put some washi along the back if it doesn't quite reach all the way round. So that's definitely going to be used for an insert. And then again, like I saw this one. Now, what I love this and this as well, and so that matching set I thought would be really nice on an insert. So I quite like the butterflies and that. So I could actually do it this way. It fits this way quite well. So I was thinking of doing it like that, and then using one of these things on the cover. So yeah, really pretty. I'm quite excited to use that. That as well, I mean, look at some of these. I mean, it's really nice. These are actually, this is the rub-on, but, you know, it's $4 for just a few stickers. So a little bit expensive, I don't know, but I think it's really unusual, so I like it. I'm definitely going to use it more as a, you know, not just like on a one-pager. This will definitely be for something, like I said, like the covers of the inserts, so it lasts a little bit longer. One of the fun things I bought is this. Now, I think this is super cute. This is to do a spread on my husband making my journal. I thought it would be fun. It was $2.99. It wasn't very expensive. But what I'm going to do, because I can use these for other things, but what I'm going to do, the only thing I didn't like was that it's got these little puffy things to make it sit up a little bit on the paper, because it's for scrapbooking. So I will just remove that and then put it flat on the paper. I mean, that wasn't very like, it's a little bit scrappy, but hey, I love this though. This is going to go on there. Maybe this, I don't know, we'll see when I do the spread. I'm excited to use that. So yeah, I like that. I like that totally. Then this one, this is super fun. As soon as I saw it, I thought of my girlfriends. I thought, like that is cute, isn't it? Like, we'll meet at least once a month. We try to meet together and go and have supper. We're not big drinkers, but you know, sometimes we might get on the espresso martinis, and so I thought that'd be really nice to, when I do a spread about that, to use these. It's just fun. And then, oh, not the final but one. So this thing, I've got to take these out to show you. These are tags, which I thought was really cool. I like these. I like the idea of these. And, you know, like some of them have got, like these have got map things on. And I thought, like, there's two ways of doing this, all different shapes and sizes, and, you know, quite good fun. I like it. These are sort of unusual. But what I could do is I could, like, I remove the string and just stick them straight into my journal. Or I could actually, like, washi tape this piece down, and then I could put something, like, I could write something on the back of that. I thought it was quite good fun. And I even actually really liked the background map on there. So, yeah, I thought that'd be quite useful. And so that is almost it from the Scrap and Bean shop. Hold on one second. The final piece is these little little charms that I bought. I think they were $1 something, not very much. But I got a heart. I just got a few because I thought I could actually put them on the outside of my notebook. I thought they were quite cute. So there's an envelope and a lock and a nice little thing there. Okay, so that's what I got from, I'm going to put them there. That is what I got from Scrap and Bean. I'm going to show you the footage from the next store, and then I will bring you back so you can see what I bought. Okay, so the next shop we went to, as you saw from the footage, was Stylist. I didn't actually get a lot in there. I almost got a pen. Sorry, I almost bought a pen, the Bennu Pixie. But when I found out that it only takes cartridges, I was not interested. And I did actually. She says she's tried a few different ones and couldn't get any to work. But I did look at, like to get a converter to fit. But I did wonder if the Kaweco, the one that goes in the Kaweco, could work with it. I never asked her that, so let's talk to her. Because I really like it for, on the go journaling. I like the smaller pens. Love the colours of the Bennu fountain pens. So if you haven't seen them, take a look. But yeah, I love them. So anyway, I did get some ink while I was in there. And I was looking for some browns. I have Ferris Wheel Press's Beaver Brown, which is really, really dark brown. And so I wanted some that were more of a coffee colour, more of a lighter colour. Now I would normally, have used my lovely glass fountain pen to do, some tests in my commonplace journal, because this is where I put my colours. But I broke it. It fell off my desk, rolled off my desk, and smashed into small pieces. So we won't be using, unfortunately, we will not be using the glass pen. So I am trying to figure out ways around buying another one right now. And the quickest way I have found is to actually use, I'm going to move that stuff because I'm going to come into the scene like that, is to actually just use one of these. This is so much fun. Look at this. And it's again another Jinhoi from look at the size of this pen. It's like massive, but I love it. I think it's really cool. Anyway, so I just thought I'm going to trial it with this and just dip it in and see how it comes out. This is, again, like I say, from Temu. This anyway. They're not great. Like you saw what happened with my last one, like the blue one. So, it's random. I love really good fountain pens, but, for trialing this stuff out, I thought I'd give it a go. Now, this one is a gorgeous, gorgeous little pot. And you can see it's a shimmer. I think it was a shimmer. It normally, yes, shimmer is silver. It doesn't have a sheen, but it has a shimmer, and shading is high. So this is called Workshop Wishes. And so I don't know if you know, but with these, you've got to sort of agitate it, is it? I don't know. You need to get that stuff there, like you can see that little blob there. You need to get it moving to get it off the bottom. You need to mix it up a bit, but not too, oh, now I've got bubbles. See, I've messed it up now. Well, I'm trying to do it without causing bubbles, but there we go. Okay, so I've got it off there. Okay. And it's called Workshop Wishes. Right, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to dip it in and go is the way that I'm going to go with it. And we'll see how it works. Oh my gosh, that's tight. You normally have like this bit of rubber. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, let's try. I don't think this pen is going to go in there. Just got to tip it though. So let's see how it comes out. Okay, and now I'm hoping that is totally weird. It's sort of like a greeny colour. Let me bring you in. Let me zoom you in. It's like green. Weird. Let's get you right in so you can see. Look. Bring it over. It's sort of a greeny colour. It doesn't even look brown. Okay. Let's keep trying with it. I'll give it a go. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely like a green. That is weird. I thought it was brown, but there you go. So it is, what we do is first we'll press. This pen's good. But yeah, it's like green. That was weird. First we'll press. And the colour is, what is it, Workshop Wishes? odd. It's yeah, like nothing like what it looks like on the air on the outside of the bottle. Unusual. Sorry if you can hear coughing. My husband's in the house and seems to have a bit of a cough going on there. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not going to put what pen it. Oh, I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Let's put the pen then. Jinhao. I've got to stop buying these cheap ones, but you know what? They're fun. They're fun. What number is it? 187, I think. Jinhao 187. That'll do. Okay, so very weird. I mean, it's lovely. Like, it's very silvery. You can see that. The shimmer on it is amazing. But one looks green when it gets darker. I suppose it does look brown on camera. It doesn't look that brown. It looks green in real life. Maybe someone used this pen before and had green ink in it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to use it again for the next one because it'll mess it up. But that's pretty cool. I like it. It's a fun pen. Okay, so let's put the lid on this one and we'll try the other Ferris wheel press one. Let's see. Okay, let me just bring you out for a minute. There we go. So we're going to try this one. And this one is russet typecase. Okay. Okay, and I've got quite a lot of these bottles. I sort of prefer the little ones because these big ones take up loads of room, and there's no way I'm ever going to use all this ink, you know. I'm never going to use all of that. It's a lot of ink for one person. Okay, maybe like I'll leave it. I'll leave it to someone. But always, like, I just love these bottles. They're so nice. Okay, well, I don't think I need to agitate this one because it is not. It's just a flat colour. Fall in love with writing again. Yeah, I love their boxes. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to use this one again. This is the cheapy Janoi one, and that's pretty though. Just for swatching, and then I'll wipe them off. Yeah. I do not want to get brown ink all over my hands though. Try not to. Let's try this one. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's something to do with the start of the pen. It's just okay. That's a little bit browner, isn't it? Let's try doing that. Let's try that. Okay, that's browner. Yeah, that's more of a brown. And then it's, yeah, I think that is a brown. This is quite nice actually, this one. This pen I'm talking about. Oh, that was a bit of a funny writing off the line there. And it's called, what was it called again? Russet Typecast. Yeah, I get that, don't you? Because it does have typecase, sorry, not cast. It does have a russety sort of colour to it. Nice though, quite like it. 1, 2, 3. This pen's quite nice as well. It's really strange how, like, some of them you get are like really nice, and other ones are just ready for the bin. Okay, so I think that's nice, and this is a Genhoi again. But I am not I'm not inking it up. I will just rinse it after this. So I've got enough pens that are already inked up. I don't know what number it is because I've dipped over it. But I'm pleased with those. So that is my buy from Stylus. And they did have a lot of inks in there. So if you're interested in inks, if you're interested in fountain pens, I mean, that's a lovely sort of mix of different fountain pens. Definitely, it's a great shop to go in. If you like any sort of stationery, they had lots of like notepads and all sorts of things like that. So definitely head down there. It's on White Ave. And so I'm just going to drop, I don't know, I can put that away after. Okay, so I am going to, goodbye, I'm pleased with that. I like that we've got two totally different browns, sort of a greeny brown, that's a rusty brown, so nice. Okay, so I'm going to run the video on, I think it was print and paper was our next stop. So I will run the footage of print and paper and then bring you back to show you what I bought. so the prints and paper, I've been calling it print and paper, and it is actually the prints and paper. So Sandy, the owner, was so nice that he actually gave me a sticker. I asked him, did he have any stickers? And he gave me one of his stickers. So I will be putting that on the front of an insert. I love that. I really like the design as well. It's really nice. I spent, how much did I spend in it? $39. And what I really, really liked about it, so I got some pins to go on my Delphonics pencil case or Delphonics utility pouch, whatever you want to call it. But what I liked about it was, so it's, the pins are from companies that support for this one. So this one, it was over Out of Print has donated. So the company Out of Print has donated over 5 million books to communities in need to support a variety of literacy initiatives. So I really liked that I was supporting that, and also getting myself a pin for my pouch, and this one too. So this one actually, honeybees enamel pin. So $1 goes to every, from every honeybee pin, goes to the Honeybee Conservancy. Okay, yeah. So it goes to help honeybees too. So I was really excited to do that, and I really like bees. I'm into bees because without them we couldn't survive. So this is really nice. Again, I got this for an insert cover because I was looking for some paper and I didn't really find anything. That is there. If you don't know where they are, that is their information. So I'm going to bring that down because, you know, like if we don't support these small shops, then they're going to go out of business. So, you know, support Sandy. There you go. And if you live in the area, go and see them. I mean, this is a fantastic shop if you've got kids as well. Like, you saw the footage, but I didn't show you all the children's books. Hopefully my husband took some footage of it. But it is just, oh, it's just a fantastic book. It's just a fantastic stationery place. Like, you should definitely just go to visit just for fun. Okay, so enough of that. So this is the paper I bought. Obviously, it has got bees. But I'm just going to bring you out a bit more so you get to see the full glory of this paper. Oh, not that far because you can see my knees there. No, that way. There we go. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that lovely? And then you've got like little flecks of gold actually on the bee's body. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. Look. Okay, so that's going to be a cover, and it's thin enough. I did look for sort of things I could cover my inserts with in Scrap and Bean, but they tended to have that sort of thicker scrapbooking paper, you know, the almost like cardstock. So I didn't really want to do that, you know, thicken them up. I'd already covered one of my inserts with that type of paper, and it wasn't very good. It didn't work out very well. So now I'm going to take you for the footage to the final stop, which was, let me think, Shop Chop. So we went to Shop Chop, which isn't specifically stationery. It's just the sort of the cute things in Edmonton. So we went there, and I'm going to bring you back to show you what I bought. Shop Chop, not Chop Shop, was totally a random shop that I found because I put in stationery in it, and it's got some stickers in there. But you know, there's so many other bits and pieces in there, and I had so much fun in there. I had yeah, Shop Chop, $81.90 worth of fun. No, I did. I got some really, really cute pieces. So I'm going to get them out of this bag and then show you what I got. Okay, so something that I don't normally do that I'm getting into smelling, and I've done candles and it doesn't seem to really permeate the room. So I thought first, well, let's get these out of the way and let's do this first. So this is the first thing I bought. I'm quite excited for that. They're really heavy. They're sort of, I think they're clay or, you know, oh, here we go. These are ceramic coasters. They're cork bottomed. And I just loved the prints on them. I thought they looked really good in my office. They had loads of like really individual looking coasters and that. So yeah, I quite like a coaster. But this one's sort of like bashed up. It's got, these are really hard to get off because this is like a clay almost, you know, hard to clean off. So these are the coasters. Aren't they gorgeous? Like, look at these. They were $20. But again, they're like works of art. I don't mind paying a little bit more if it's something a little bit different. So yeah, I really like this. And your purchase will support education within borders. Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? Anyway, very, very pretty. And yeah, I really liked them. So anyway, that was my first buy in Shop Chop. And then something, like I say, I'm fed up with using candles because I'm just fed up with using candles. I don't think they smell that much. So I actually got myself a little bit of incense. And this is Prairie Alpine. Of course it is. We're in Canada. And oh my gosh, like the smell of it is just absolutely amazing. And I got myself like a little incense holder. And it's really plain. I like my aesthetic, and my office here is just white, very plain, like that. And then this is the incense. Oh my gosh, it smells just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to open this. I thought I should film it. But I just wanted to get it going. It's just, oh my gosh, right. So I need to, oh, I see. There you go. So I need to light that, don't I? I will be back. Oh my gosh, we're lit. So that is, oh my gosh, it is absolutely gorgeous. The smell is just amazing. So I'm just going to put this out the way so I can carry on. But oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So with our next thing out of that Shop Chop is, I'm just going to move them out because it's like that. Okay, so our next thing is these fun things. So I did again ask for a sticker, and so most of them aren't out actually. Most of the shops I went in, they had to get them out from a drawer, so they got that out from the drawer. And yeah, so that's the Shop Chop sticker. And this I bought for my husband. It's a magnet, and there you go. It says on my way to grossly overreacting. I love that. Sorry, it's fun. He does do skateboarding as well, so. And then we got a couple more. So these are vinyl stickers. They were $5 each. They weren't cheap, but I did want to get something to support them. You know, I do believe it's good to. And this, so I said to my husband, pick one you want. So he picked this one. On my way to being, on my way to absolutely losing my shit. I love that. I love that. Yeah. And he's going to put that in on one of his inserts for his planner, for his journal. Sorry, I did it again. And then this is my one. I thought that was just fun, you know, like on my way to have some doubts. So both of them speak to us. So I think that is it. So I've shown you my haul. I did pick up quite a lot of stuff on my way round. So this is something that I picked up when we was in the cafe before, because we went and had lunch out. And when we was in the cafe before, I got a whole stack of giveaways. So you might say, oh my gosh, what you going to do with them? Well, I just thought, like, that was on the table when we sat down. I thought, wow, I love that. It's really bright, and I would do the whole thing or even cut them out individually. I just really liked that. I thought that was really fun, and it's summery. So that was one thing. And then this was there as well, which I thought you could just cut out the individual bits. So all of these things, you know, it's a great place. Like, this is a really cool Canadian artist. We've seen a lot of his work in Canmore in the gallery up there. But, you know, definitely cut these out. Love it, love it. And then just what's happening in my local town. Thought I could definitely find some cut out pictures to put in there. You know, just a bit of fun. Love these sort of heels things. That, and then so all of this, I'm not going to take you through everyone, but you know, this was all free, so you do not need to buy stickers. You could just use this, and obviously you're going to have buy some glue, but apart from that, you could definitely fill your journaling book up with that. Well, at the moment, let me take you through this, what I've done. So you've seen this new cover. And I have added an insert. It's getting super thick, as you can see. And I've added an insert, and I've got a pen loop in there. I'm not sure if I had a pen loop last time. I can't remember whether I did or not. But anyway, let's go through it. I've swapped things round a little as well. So this is right at the front now. I'm going to put some pictures in there. I haven't got there yet, but I do have this sticky notes, which is from Simply Gilded. It's upside down for some weird reason. I don't know. But it's helping with what I'm doing, and I will explain it as I go along. So this is what I call my notes, work, all sorts of things like that. It goes in here. Really is my tasks for the day. So it's very much a work journal. But one of my subscribers, again, talked about the Getting Things Done system, which gives you like, you do like a brain dump or a master list, what you call a master list. And I was finding that although I was doing this sort of stuff, writing a list, I was tending to, some of the things I had to carry over to the next day, and I didn't want to keep rewriting them. So those things I now have on a sticky note. So when there's items that I start to carry over, I put it on the sticky note instead of rewriting it, and I'll just bring it over. And then that has really been great, and that's worked really well. I've got a nice clean fresh page for tomorrow, Monday morning, so that is working. So and this is just a plain lined insert. I found that very useful. So that's the first one. There's the back of that. You've seen my monthly. I'm still loving this totally. It works fantastically for me. So yeah, these were like a if you want to know where I got them from, they are AliExpress. I got a whole pack of these. That's a pen and ink one. And so I'm still using this. This is still working great for me. So I'm going to stick with that. That's my monthly. But what I have done is put this here now, because this is a weekly. And so I've put this here, so I might start to use it. I don't know yet. I haven't used it yet, but I just moved it there. And then I've just written them out. Not sure if I'm going to use these yet, but I just put them in just in case. And here, so I've started to use it for my YouTube. So I put down, you know, what I put down my ideas down here, and then what days I'm filming. So here I've got like choose your colours in it. So setting myself out with what I know what I have to do on what day. And so I found this very helpful. So that is what I'm going to use my weekly spread for. Nothing else but my filming schedule, my posting on Instagram, that type of thing. So that's the weekly. So that is the new addition to my journaling setup. This is the only new addition. I was going to take you through this, but I don't think I will. I'll wait until it's full, and we're not far off it being full, let me tell you. So that's nearly done. So I'll take you through that. But I do have, like, this insert I want to cover. So that's why we're in this journal. And then I will show you my, I think I'll do a separate one of my passport. Because, so all of my other journals are covered, as you can see. We've got all different, there you go, like they're all covered. So I wanted to do something for the weekly. And as you know from the previous part of the video, we did get some nice covers. One of the reasons is because I really am not a huge fan of this bright green as it is. It's hard on my eyes. So I am just bringing out the paper to decide which one I should use. I am very tempted to use that one, I think. I should use this one because I want to trial out whether I can lay it down, wrap it around, and then stick up the back part. So let's give that a go. I'm going to put some nice music on so you don't have to listen to me chatting away while I'm trying to do it. And I'll bring you back. You can't tell me that doesn't look cute. made a bit of a mess down here and cut the edge off just here, but hey, look at that. That looks so much better than that bright green. I love that. I love it. Okay. Definitely. Well, it's not something that I'm going to invest in every time. Otherwise, it's going to be... I'm going to keep these bits, by the way, because they're sort of pretty cute. I'm sure I can use them as ripped bits in another spread or something. But yeah, I love that. And let's put it in a journal and see what that looks like in the actual... There, yeah, it goes in that one. We'll put it in there and I'll see how it goes. Like, it seemed to stick really well. It's very thin, so I don't see that I'm going to have any problems, but who knows, you know, I don't know until I've done that. But I really like it. I think it looks really cute, and the back doesn't look too bad. It wasn't quite big enough, but you can't even see this bit that I've added at the edge there. Sorry, I'm out of the picture. You can't even really see this. I love that it's got the alleyway going down the back and the rest of the shop. Yeah, I really, really love it. I'm really enjoying it. So that's very cool. And like this I used, this was that sort of like cardstock paper type thing. And although I love the design, it's a bit thick. So I did wrap it round but it is a bit thick and it's splitting along the edge there. So we'll see how that goes. We've got this till, you know, like this isn't undated, so I'm just going to use it up. It still looks quite cute. And yeah, I'm loving that. Look at that. Tell me that it doesn't look good. And yeah, so that is my I think I'll stop there for today, and then I'll bring you back just to do my passport. I'll create a whole different video for that because yeah, I think it's a bit much to do so much in one video. So thank you for joining me again. I hope you enjoyed this little insight and into the slice of life of a crazy planner journaling girl. And I'd love to hear how you're getting on, whether you've managed to find planner peace, which is what I'm looking for. Oh, and the last thing, if you can hear this jangling thing going on, this was my granddaughter who made this for me. So what she done, I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. I don't know if you can see. Let me bring you in. I've got to show you this. Like, I am so, I was so pleased to get it. She wears one. So let me bring it in. She wears one, and I asked her to make me one. And so what she does is she will ask, like she asked me all the things that I liked, what I was interested in. I don't know if you can see that. You're sort of upside down, so I'm wearing it so it points downwards. But this is my bug, Lily. So you can see her on there. I've also got, obviously I'm English, so there's a double-decker bus with the Union Jack flag. We've got boba, coffee. There is, I'm a bit of a gamer girl, so we have a Switch. Also, I've got family in Australia, so we put that on there because it's somewhere where I eventually want to go visit. Haven't been there yet. This is Portugal. She is one of the granddaughters that is moving to Portugal, so she put that on there. So places that I've been. This one, it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's the love heart with a little diamond in, and it says Nan. Very cute. So she's just done such a lovely job. This is Amsterdam, so I've been there. And South Africa, I've also been, loved it. This is my gamer charm. So you've got PlayStation and some headphones, so like PS5. And again, like you've got a little Britain, a little heart with Union Jack. Koi cart because we're going to Japan. So she's trying to like places that we're going to go and that we've been. So we're already booked to go there. There's a little Japanese lady there, which I think is so cute, like little charm. And also we have got an elephant for Africa. There is Buckingham Palace. And we're back to Lily again. So she just done a lovely job. So I don't want to take it off. It's so nice. She's done such a nice job of it. Anyway, so I showed you that. Okay, we're done for today. And thanks again for spending your time with me. I will see you back very shortly. I am going to film my passport for you. So it's just a separate video, so it's not all stuck in the same one. And hopefully you will click on the subscribe, the like, and write me a comment down below. How's your Sunday going? Bye-bye.